Hello, my beautiful people, and welcome back to a very special nighttime pouring episode. Tonight we are going to be doing a 36 by 36 inch gallery wrap canvas, and we're going to be doing paint grenades on it, which I'm very excited about. HOA and I did a paint grenade pour that was inspired by my good friend Jeremy Massey from Massey Art Studios, and it was awesome. It was so much fun. That was a 20 by 20, so of course I want to go bigger. So let me show you my colors real quick. We'll move this out of the way and we'll get started. Tonight we are using, also I got my hair cut, so if I keep playing with my hair, I'll probably get paint in it. Now, actually change is a good thing. I like to reinvent myself every once in a while and, you know, move forward. So, on that note, same color as my hair. First we have Arties Colours. Everything is Arties Colours tonight except for our gold and our white, and I'll tell you those in a second. This is Cardinal Red from Arties Colours. All my paint is mixed with Liquitex gloss medium and the paint and Floetrol. Not very, very thick, leaving a slight mound and then melting into itself right away, which is just perfect for this technique. We also have, this one is Alizarin Violet. Here. Beautiful. Okay. Then we have Prussian Blue. I'm not going to show you the consistency on all of them. Just want to show you what it actually looks like. Very pretty. They're all the same though. That's the Prussian Blue. Then, so this is kind of like one grouping. I want to kind of layer these three next to each other. And then the second grouping I'm using is my DecoArt Americana Decor Metallics in 24 karat gold. And then we have, as our sort of in-between color, well, I'll show you that one in a second. Next I'm using Arties in Turquoise. This is the lighter one, just plain turquoise. Very pretty. And then this is the Turquoise Pthalo. So those two are gorgeous. And then I have my DecoArt Americana Decor Satin Enamels in pure white, mixed with a little bit of Amsterdam white. So the game plan is to layer the cups with contrast. So the gold, turquoise, and dark turquoise are kind of one group. The Prussian Blue, Alizarin Violet, and the Cardinal Red are another group, and I'm going to use the gold and the white kind of in between those layers to break up anything that's really, really dark. So let's get started. Let's put over some more. Okay, so we need 46 ounces of paint for this size canvas. For a 36 by 36, that would be about 3 cups, would be 48 ounces. However, I actually, composition-wise, would rather have 4 cups. So I'm going to use 4 cups, and then we'll just have less flow extender. Get that out of the way for a minute so you can actually see what I'm doing. And I hope we have enough paint. Okay, so we're going to start with some Prussian Blue in the bottom of each. And then we're going to come in with a little bit of our gold. Ooh, we're supposed to be layering it, huh? Okay, we'll do the same thing. This was actually something I did in a pour when I first started my channel called Mildly Dirty Galaxy. Which was partially a dirty pour right there, and then also layering some down the side. I don't think I'm going to do that with the rest of the colors though, but for the gold it's fine. Okay, now let's come right into the Alizarin Violet, and I'm going to just layer it down the side nicely. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of white in there now. Probably have put my pins in. Maybe I'll do that now. Okay, so for the paint grenade, use just these push pins that we have. I'm just going to push it right into the side right there. They definitely should have done this before I layered it up.
You do it in the top.
That's all right.
Put it out. After you flip it over, you can stick it in and pull it out.
It's just easier to have it in there right now. Okay. Alright, so we put our white in and it sank. We're going to come in with the Cardinal Red. I guess we'll start over here, sorry. Okay, I'm actually going to come back to the Prussian Blue again. And we're going to put another layer of white on there. And now we're going to come into our darker turquoise. And now some gold again. And the light turquoise. I'm going to put a tiny bit of white on there. And then I think we're going to put another layer of the Cardinal Red and then we're going to be done. Okay, that's pretty. Okay. I'm going to put these up here and get the canvas back on the table. A tub of paint mixed up to use as a flow extender. This one is Modern Masters in, what was it, Black Garnet, I think? And this is mixed the same as that, just a thinner consistency. So it's Liquitex Gloss Medium and paint and the Floetrol. So if I need more of a flow extender, I'm going to use that. Okay. This is a 36 by 36 inch gallery wrap canvas from Artist Loft. I have taped the back and put my push pins in. I think they know that I do that right now though. Alrighty, let's see.
You never know what video is going to be somebody's first video.
That's true. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of water in the rest of my gold. Mostly just to give me a little bit more of it. And I'm going to put a tiny area to flip the cup into. So we're going to do 4. So I'm going to do one right about here, one right about here, one right about there, and one right about there. It's a rough area where I want to flip it. Okay, are you ready, husband of awesomeness?
Yes, my love.
That's cool.
Nice.
Okay, that cup I had the pink area, the Cardinal Red facing me. This one I'm going to turn it so it's actually facing that way. Here we go. Woo! Stay there. Don't move. Alright. Okay, let's do this one next. So this one I'm going to turn it so that the pink is sort of facing that way now. Ready? Okay, very cool, very cool. Can you see this one or should I turn the canvas?
Yeah.
Okay. And then this one will go with the pink facing that way. Okay. Very cool. Lovely mad scientisty moment right there. Hey Joey, can you see all these really cool cells right here? Itty bitty teeny tiny ones. Those are awesome. And here. Oh, that's so pretty. Cool. Okay. Are you ready, cup of awesomeness? Okay, let's pull the pin on our first paint grenade. Okay, that's very cool. All right. All right, ready? Definite suction there. It's really cool, actually. Okay. I'm gonna turn the canvas so that I can reach those. I'm just gonna give these 2 a second to develop. Oh wow, look at that one already. That's awesome. Woohoo, baby, look at those cells. And this one too. Very cool. I love that gold coming up through the Prussian blue. Awesome. Okay, ready? Here we go. I think the reason I like the paint grenade is that you can sort of guide it where you want the paint to go. So I could start it off up there, and then it actually brought a lot of the weight of the paint down here. It's not all just right there in the center, which is very cool. Okay, I'm going to turn this one more time. I'm going to do this also. Are you ready, husband of awesomeness?
Yes, ma'am.
Here we go. Pretty cool. They're all pretty cool. Actually, I'm not as crazy about this lip that I did right there. I'm just going to put the cup right back in there. Let's see if we can't push some of that way. Alright. Okay. Let's get these off. I love that Alizarin Violet. So pretty. Okay. So let's give this a, wow, so many cells, I almost don't want to torch it. So you see how as we're waiting, this is kind of gathering in the center. Another thing you can do is just take your finger and kind of push down, and the paint rolls in and joins. If you're impatient like me.
What are you talking about? You're a paragon of patience.
Okay, I am going to use some of that flow extender. Just put it around the puddle in some of these emptier areas. I love what's happening. I love all of these colors together. I really like that there's a nice burst of pink in the center along here. The cells, of course, I love. My question to you, HOA, is what about these sort of lines we have from the intersection?
I think as you tilt it, they're gonna be less pronounced, but they don't bother me anyway.
So we'll leave them there for right now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's start tilting this. I think we're gonna go off that corner first. Okay. There's a lot of paint on here. You're gonna sort of walk it down the canvas and get it all moving as together as possible. We're gonna take it over that bottom edge. Okay, I'm gonna bring it back this way now and just let it glide down to this side of the canvas. And get most of the weight of the paint over by this corner. And then we're going to tilt it up and get the flow extender off and try to keep most of our cup, the flip cup, because that side is very cool. Now we're going to turn this. Now the weight of the paint is all up here on the top, so we're just going to kind of let this glide down. And we're going to sort of walk it down the canvas and make sure it's moving. I think we're going to go down that way first. And go over that edge and that side. And then come back this way. Turn it again. And go up. I'm going to go down this way. So we can get some of the weight to move over there and get off that edge. I want to get that flow extender off. Now we're going to come down to this edge. Okay. And everything is covered at this point. So let's take a look. Let me just take this back down to the center a little bit and get the weight of the paint back down towards the middle and open this side up. Okay. Let's look at this. I really like what's happening. There's some really, really beautiful things on here. Almost hard to pick what I like the most. This is really pretty. I love this part. I love all of this. That light turquoise. I must have had a lot of it in there. It's pretty. I don't know how crazy I am about it next to the Cardinal Red, that hot pink. This edge is really beautiful, and that side is really, really cool. I'm not sure I'm in love with this, and this is already kind of stretched. I still want to take some more paint off of here. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go down off of this side and get rid of this very intestinal looking caterpillar thing. So let's find the weight of the paint. And it's all up here. So it's going to move down that way. Nice and slow. Take that pink caterpillar looking thing off and the edge off too. A little bit more. I just want to get rid of most of that candy cane pink part. Now we're going to bring the weight of the paint back to this edge and see where we stand. Is that better?
Mm-hmm.
One thing I'm not crazy about is I'm getting some sort of jaggedy peaks in there. I'm actually going to take this spatula. I've been using these. I just got them. They're called Dioro. I got them off of Amazon. They come in a 4-pack. That's pretty cool. Kind of heavy, which I kind of like. I'm not crazy about this jaggedy sort of peak right there and these over there. So I'm actually going to take the spatula and I'm just going to come through and sort of soften that line a little bit. I'm even going to come back this way and do it some more. And go all the way through this. And then over here again too. Okay.
A lot of jade going on.
Yeah.
It's like jade, like the rock mineral.
Is that like turquoise? It sort of did take over a little bit. I kind of like what's happening though. Unfortunately, the parts that I would want to get rid of are right in the middle. But I do like this a lot. We might take this down a little bit to see if it moves. If it doesn't, that's okay. I just want to open that up a little bit more. I think we should stop there. Or I should do things to it.
Well, I think you should stop there. And then a lot of times you don't listen to me and it comes out even better, so.
Well, thank you for that, my love. Let's see. It is very busy, and I kind of wish there was a little bit more of the solid parts. I think I'm going to take a little bit more of this corner off, which is the more jadey side, like you were saying, because that's not my favorite. So let's find the weight of the paint. It's up here on this side, and now we're heading down towards that corner. Where are they? I'm gonna go up on tiptoe.
Want to get your apple box?
No, it's okay, thank you. Okay, so what we've done by taking off some of that other paint down there at the bottom is we've stretched out and opened up things that were in here. So we've given ourselves a little bit more solid spaces for the eye to rest rather than so much busyness. I'm loving that Prussian blue with the gold cells coming through it. It's very busy, but there are cool parts. I love this part. I love this dark blue and that dark blue with the Prussian blue with the Alizarin Violet right next to it. One thing I'm not loving is this right here. Just gotta fix that just a little bit. Okay, So we're gonna take a small 9-ounce cup, and I'm just gonna do one more small paint grenade right here in the middle in the part that I don't like, and then we're gonna be able to stretch that out. So again, I'm gonna put Prussian Blue on the bottom, and I'm gonna save a little bit of that so I can put another layer in there. I love the gold in there. This is a little bit thinner, so we're only gonna put a little bit. And we're gonna use more of the Alizarin Violet, some more of the Cardinal Red, and a layer of white, and then another layer of the Prussian Blue. Some of the dark turquoise, some gold, violet. I'm leaving out that light turquoise since it's the one that's annoying me. Okay, I think that's good. Okay. Alright, I didn't put the pen in it. That's alright, we don't need the pen, I'm just going to do a flip up. Here we go. Just give that a second. I already like that better. Okay. Let's tilt that out a little bit, and I'm just going to tilt that over the parts that I'm not crazy about. Kind of walking it down the canvas, spreading it out as I go. And HOA had made a suggestion that I not move the cup around as much once I take the pin out. And so that's why I just flipped this one to give us more of that solid area rather than mushing it around, as he said.
It's a technical term.
It's a technical term. It's an industry term. Alright, I'm going to turn this way. And I'm going to bring the paint back the other direction. I also like that better because there's more of that Alizarin Violet. That's not so close to the white, so it's not as pinky. It's more dark purple. And we're just going to walk this down to the other side of the canvas and get off that other part that I'm not crazy about. I think that way over there it is. I'm just going to bring it back a little bit this time, not as much, because I don't want to create those lines that I just took off. Okay. I like that better. Okay, now I'm happy. I like that a lot better. What do you think?
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. Okay.
See what I mean?
Well, I appreciate your input and knowing what you think. Okay, we're going to torch this real quick.
Turn off your light.
No. down just a tiny bit. Alright. So that's kind of awesome now. Now I'm happy with it. You know, this is the best thing to me about fluid art, is that you have paint left, which I usually do, then you're not happy with something, you can look at the parts that you like and just recreate that. Like in this last cup that I did, I left out that light turquoise because there was so much of it in the rest of the piece, and I added more of the Prussian Blue and the Alizarin Violet, which I really like. So now I'm a lot happier with the composition. I'm a lot happier with the color. And this is really pretty, that light turquoise, but when there was too much of it, it was just way too much. And this is gorgeous in there, those cells coming up in that gold. Very cool. Okay, now I'm done. I will see you guys on Friday. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight. We'll see you soon.